Hey guys, what's happening? 3/11/11 today. I want to do a little video on Lindsey Williams and his last little outburst on the Alex Jones show a couple of days ago. He got a little hot under the collar, you know, and I was looking at it going, oh, well, is this the demeanor of a preacher? I mean, is this the attitude of a quote-unquote pastor? I don't know, dude, you get a little angry there. And he was complaining that, oh, the people on the internet, they're misquoting me. I mean, I'm looking at it going, okay, buddy, come on, man. Welcome to the party. I mean, pull up a chair, man. I'll show you all kinds of comments where people misquote me all the time on my channel, you know, and I'm dealing with it. So, you know, I'm looking at it like, okay, man, are you upset because people are misquoting you? Or are you upset because people are catching on to your game? I don't know. I mean, you guys make the decision. I'm just here to present my opinion and what I believe. And I believe that Lindsey, along with a lot of other people right now, have been put into their positions specifically and predictably because the Illuminati knows that this 2011, 2012, 13 time period is going to be a little dicey for them. So they got to get their disinformation people in their positions. And how do they get them in their positions before this little bump that we're going to go through, which is going to be, again, dicey for them? Well, they give them truth. They give them truth. You know, Manly Palmer Hall, one of the best authors that I've ever read, has a ton of great information, okay? But he also has disinformation. So it's you have to be very aware of what is going on. And everybody quotes him as being a 33rd degree Mason. No, that's just a cover story. He is at the top of the Illuminati hierarchy. The man is very intelligent and he's very crafty. So from that example, okay, I believe that Lindsey is doing the same thing, okay, because some of the information he's putting out right now, in my opinion, is not true. I mean, he's talking about the CIA being behind all of these revolutions that are going on in Egypt and what are the other countries? Some of the other countries over in the Middle East. And I'm just going, Libya, no, you know, that's not the case. It's organic in nature. That area is being allowed to go back into the people's hands, and the people are going to be able to decide what they want to do with the oil. Okay? It just so happens, it's not a coincidence that the oil in that region is traded in dollars, and the United States has been manipulating that area with their puppet dictators for decades. These are not accidental. So my thing is, what's going to happen when these countries go back into the Arabs' hands and they decide, oh, you know what? We don't want to sell oil to America. I don't know. What is going to happen? They might decide, well, we do want to sell oil to America. So who knows where that's going to go right now. But I do know this. Information is used to prop up people, and then you come back in and use disinformation to bend people. One of the other things that Lindsey was saying is that there is, the oil is going to be manipulated higher to bring in the green revolution in America. Okay, I completely disagree with that. I mean, how can you bring in a green revolution when you don't have any money? How? They can't even pay the people in Wisconsin right now, let alone bring in a green revolution. See, this is what I'm talking about, man. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, he was right about silver. Yeah, he was right about gold. Yeah, he was right about price of oil in the past. But these things he's dead wrong about. I'm sorry. And I got to voice my opinion, and I got to say what I believe is true. And what I'm trying to do, just like I used the Manly Hall example, look, disinformation and good information are packaged together so you can float the disinformation, all right? So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to picture just a pile of dirt, okay? And I've got a sifter, like a screen sifter, okay? And I'm taking that dirt and I'm throwing it on the sifter and I'm shaking the sifter, okay? And I'm getting all the white, pure, fine grains of sand to make a Hawaiian beach. And I'm leaving behind all the gravel and the rocks and the debris that might not make it through the sifter. Okay? That's what I'm doing, guys. So, for today, This is what I want to say. Again, be careful with the disinformation. They're rolling guys out left and right. You know, half truth, 3/4 truth, some disinformation. They're trying to bend you. The Middle East is being allowed to go back into the people of the Middle East and under their control. Now, is it going to get bloody? Is there going to be some bloodshed? Well, yeah. Look what's happening in Libya right now. You know, people are fighting with a dictatorial puppet regime. So yeah, they're going to have to throw them out of power. Each country is going to be a little bit different, you know, just like each person is a little bit different. All right? But the main premise is this: the CIA is not behind it. All right? I've said that in my last videos. I want to reiterate it today, and I wanted to bring out some of the untruths that Mr. Williams is saying. Okay? All right, guys, have a great weekend, and stay in the light. Thanks.